Okay. This is today's lesson, especially for Alyssa Ensminger. It's found in Numbers 22 through 24. And I'm going to give you a second to look at the picture because I know that you like to look at the picture to try to figure out the story. And I'm sure that by now you figured out that it's about Balaam and the talking donkey. And if that's what you guessed, then you're exactly right. So this is Balaam on his donkey. But what happened beforehand was we know that the children of Israel have been wandering around in the desert. And we know that they've seen the promised land, and we know all of that. So at this point, they go up and they camp outside of a city called Moab. And King Balak was the king of Moab. And when the Israelites came and camped outside of his city, he saw them and he was afraid because he knows the reputation. He knows that that they've had battles with cities before and they've always been victorious. And he knows about them being led out of Israel and the parting of the Red Sea and the manna from heaven. And he knows all of these stories. And he's very afraid of the children of Israel. So what he does is he calls up Balaam. Balaam was kind of a sorcerer or a fortune teller. And what King Balak did is he said, I will give you a bunch of money if you go to those Israelites and you put a curse on them. So Balaam was a very mean man. And he said, you can see his face, look how mean he is. He says, yes, I will take all that money and I'll go put a curse on them Israelites. I'll do that for you. So Balaam went out and he jumped on his trusted donkey and he started out for the camp of Israel. So here is Balaam on his trusted donkey going to Israel. Oops, I forgot my whooping stick. So Balaam got on his donkey and he started heading to the Israelite camp. And everything was going along pretty well. Balaam was thinking, oh, I'm going to curse those Israelites. I got to think of a really good curse that I can curse them with. So as Balaam's thinking about this curse, an angel of the Lord appeared in front of the donkey. The donkey saw it, but Balaam didn't see it because he was still so mad and angry and he's thinking about a curse. So what happened is the angel of the Lord appeared and he drew a sword in front of the donkey and the donkey was scared. So the donkey wandered off the path to the right. And when he did that, Balaam was already mad. So he whooped the donkey and he got the donkey back on the path. And he says, now straighten up, donkey. So he's walking along the path once again. And he's thinking about the curse. How can I curse those Israelites? Oh, I'm so angry at them. And then what happened is the angel of the Lord appeared again in front of the donkey. But this time they were in a very narrow passageway. The donkey couldn't go either to the left or to the right. So what happened is when the angel of the Lord appeared and he drew the sword again, the donkey went as far right as he could and he smashed Balaam's leg up against the wall. Oh, my leg! And Balaam was really mad and he whooped that donkey again. Get back on that path. So the donkey got back on the path again. And then they're going. Now he's mad and his leg hurts. Oh, I'm so mad at them Israelites. I'm going to curse them when I get there. So what happened is they came up to a very, very narrow passageway. And the angel of the Lord appeared in front of the donkey again with his sword drawn. Now Balaam still couldn't see the angel. But the donkey couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't go to the left. He couldn't go to the right. He couldn't veer off the path at all. So the donkey did the only thing he could. He just laid down. And when he laid down, Balaam was really mad. He says, oh, you stupid donkey, get up! And he whooped him really, really, really hard. And then the Lord did something amazing. The Lord opened up the mouth of the donkey, and the donkey spoke to Balaam.
Why did you have whipped me these many times?
Because you're making me look foolish.
Haven't I always been a good donkey?
And it was at that time that the Lord opened up Balaam's eyes, and he could see the angel of the Lord standing in front of him. And Balaam did the only thing that he could do. He did exactly what the donkey did. He laid down face first in front of God. Then God told Balaam what he wanted him to do. He said, "You will not curse my children. You will go place a blessing on them." So Balaam reluctantly went into the camp of the Israelites, and he placed a he placed a blessing on the children of Israel. And it's not what he wanted to do, it's what God wanted him to do. So that is the story of Balaam, his talking donkey, and the blessing that he placed on the children of Israel. Thanks, Alyssa. Oh, and I want you to know that we prayed for you today. Lydia prayed especially for you that you'll get better. So we missed you today, sweetie, and we'll see you next week. We love you. Bye-bye.